Hello, can you hear me? Hello, can you hear me? James, I'm sorry. I didn't think that I was gonna be able to stream tonight. Um, and it probably will be a shorter stream than usual, but uh, I'm glad that you're here. Thanks for being here, man. Ritifa. I forgot that's what we named him. So how you doing, James? How's your Sunday been? This man. I forgot a little bit about what we're doing. Oops, wait. Yeah, we just fought Nito. Pretty fucking Nito. Can't complain. How was your? Yeah, it was good. It was good. I saw what was that? A couple weeks ago, Spirit Halloween's website went live, and I saw this hat on there, and I wanted to get it. What do you think? I can't really tell if you can see it very well because I can't see while I'm doing this, but tell me what you think of it if you can read it. I assume you can. I got that, and I was like, damn, I saw it on the website, and I was like, I gotta do it. I gotta get it. What am I doing? I was wondering what you thought about my new hat. I got it off of Spirit Halloween's website. What do you think? Can you see that? I'm assuming it's in frame. It came distressed. I guess I guess it's supposed to look like It's been through some things. I like it. I think it looks good. Oops. It says Camp Crystal Lake. Thought I'd just leave this here for a second for you to really soak it in. If streaming this way would let me show my dashboard, I'd show you a new Friday the 13th theme I found on the PS Store the other day. I bought it. It was like $1, and I was like, oh, nice. I'd show that if I could. But if I'm remembering correctly, let me actually do this real quick. If I'm remembering correctly, last time we fought Nito, and we decided that I think that we were going to go after the Four Kings next, because Nate wanted to see Sif. I can make my way there. Tell me, Tames, does that sound about right? I know it's been a while. I can start making my way there, but I guess I'll kind of go a little bit slow if Nate's not here yet. Thanks, Tames. I'll go a little bit slow if Nate wants to show up, if he wants to see it. I'll put that back on and I'll turn the sound back on. It's kind of always a little bit nice to turn down the sound when you're right here next to Andre. I'll talk to Andre for a second, see if I need to upgrade any of my stuff.
Well, hello.
Yes. Wait. I'll probably upgrade my shield. And then do it again. There it is. Upgrade this a couple times. And I can't do it. I can't upgrade it any further yet.
Don't get yourself.
I'll try not to, because I need... Actually, I need another item to upgrade my stuff beyond +10, but I need an item from Andre to get to Sif. Forgot to buy it. I need this, which I don't currently have enough souls for. So... I don't know what the best area to go to get souls right now would be. I can go back to, let me go back to Anor Londo. I'll go back to Anor Londo real quick and kill some of those giant boys to get some souls. Nice. But it's good to see you, Tames. That was a good Catherine stream on Friday. It's always a nice way to end the work week. It's having a nice tame stream. Catherine's getting wild. It's been a while since I played that game, so I forgot how wild it gets. Alright. Come on now. I want you to get a little bit farther away from your friend there. Wait, did I not? I didn't get the chests over here. What the heck? I could have swore I did that. Oh, man. Oh! Thanks, my boy. Kelvin has just been saying how wild it's getting. And it's only gonna get worse. That is true. I'm gonna run. Did I not get the... What was I doing? What was I doing when I came through here the first time? I didn't get any of the chests over here. Maybe I like fought these guys and then just got distracted and left. But also you started Ghost of Tsushima. Ghost of Tsushima. Yes, I did start Ghost of Tsushima. I was actually where are you going? Why are you running? My boys, thanks for being here. I'm actually, Nate, I'm on my way to I'm gathering souls to buy what I need to go fight Sif. Because that's what we talked about doing last time. I only need, I need about 5,000 more, which shouldn't be very much if I kill all these guys. I came back here to kill these guys and to get the chests, because I did not know that I forgot to get the chests here. I didn't want to anger both of these guys at once. But I did start Ghost of Tsushima, and I am actually really the doggy boy. I'm really, really enjoying it so far. I was actually considering, replacing Dead by Daylight. Like when I usually, like, you know how I usually start with Dead by Daylight and then do Dark Souls. Got some Demon Titanite. I was considering replacing Dead by Daylight with Ghost of Tsushima, if you guys wanted to see that. And I don't know if anybody in here was considering playing it, because it seems like the story is pretty like important. Like, I've been enjoying the story so far, so I don't know if you just want to see me play it for like a little bit, just to get like a little taste of it, and not make it like a streaming series. So you could play it on your own if you wanted to like experience the story mostly blind. I don't think that I've gotten that far into it, but from what I've played so far, it's been really, really fun. I look like a badass samurai too right now, but I've got some really cool armor and like a cool mask. Is it really that good? Everyone's raving about it, but the combat looks so boring to me. The combat is one of the parts that I'm actually still trying to get a real grip on. It's like, it's got elements like, it feels like a weird like mishmash of like the Batman Arkham games and like teensy bit of Dark Souls and like a little bit of Sekiro. If you guys have played any of those. By the way, are these both right here? Yeah, so I don't know if I said this last Dark Souls stream, but you can look at this chest. This is a normal chest, and you can tell just by looking at it because of the way the chain is lying. It's like backwards and like a circle. And this one over here is a mimic because the chain is all like weird and like pointed forwards. And people say, yeah, if you look real close at it, you can actually see it breathing a little bit, like opening up a little bit. Actually, I'll pull up my binoculars so you can see it real close. Oops. It's kind of hard to tell, but it does move up and down slightly. So the chain is a much better way of telling whether or not it's a mimic. Yeah, see, there it goes. You can sort of see its teeth a little bit. I mean, you could always just hit it just to see, because they don't... In Dark Souls 2, the chests break if you hit them too many times, but in this one, they don't break if you hit them. I know, I was blown away when I first learned about that. Give me that. And now we have enough souls to go buy that thing to fight Sif, so let's go on our way to fight Sif Dog Boy. But yeah, it's like it's not a. It doesn't seem like it would be like an extremely. Dog boy woof. Dude, the mimics in these games are freaky looking, like weird and spindly and lanky. It's just like uncomfortable to look at them. Uh, but yeah, the combat in Tsushima is like it doesn't seem like it would be crazy hard to get good at it. It's just like um, there's like generally two ways to approach any given situation from what I've seen. Crest of Artorias is what we need. I'm gonna go ahead and buy that and say goodbye. You could either go in like an honorable samurai, and you can challenge them to like a standoff, and then like fight the whole like camp at once, or you can go in like a sneaky boy and like assassinate them all. And it seems like you can. A big theme in the game is like honor and like whether or not it's like whether or not following like a code of honor is worth like putting you and your like country in danger, if that makes sense. Because like a lot of the characters in the game sort of discourage like stealth and like acting like a quote unquote thief. But then the other characters are like, well, if you want to survive, you're gonna have to do whatever is necessary. So it's like a little bit of both, and like there's some like gameplay bonuses tied to each type of playstyle. And I've dabbled in a little bit of each so far. It seems like it just, well, most of the situations I've run into, it just seems more fun to take on the whole camp at once. But I wouldn't say that like the combat is like the main big reason to play the game. It's not bad. It's fun. But it's not like you'd be like, oh, the combat in Tsushima is great. The story is an explanation is crap, but the combat is great. If that, I don't know if that rambling made any sense or if that helped at all. But this is the door we need to go through to get the Civ. Use the crest. It's a really pretty game too. It's like really beautiful. The landscape and the graphics. And I'm glad it made some sort of sense to me. And I don't know if you can like really see very well. You see there's like a boy standing back there? He's just kind of standing there. He's like wearing brown and black. Can you guys see that? Let me actually... I'll just keep my binoculars set on my bar. Look at him. Trying to be sneaky back there. Just standing there. Like a sneaky sorcerer. But these like woods area, there's one NPC fighter in this area for each of the starting classes. And there's actually, if I move the camera like a little bit like right here, there's actually two of them in this frame. Can you see the other one? I don't like this. I'll wait just like a little bit longer. Maybe. Yeah, let me, I'll put the guy I'm talking about in center frame. It's like right here. It's like right there. I think that is supposed to be the knight, but he's also wearing a ring that makes him like a little bit translucent. So he can sneak up on you pretty easily if you let him. But then there's like 4 or 5 others just like hanging out in these woods that I can't really see right now. But, you know, we'll, we're gonna just kind of avoid them for right now and go over here. Alright, never mind. If you want to fight right now, we can do it right now. The sorcerer is like, nah, fam, right now. Stop. Fight me. Oh, I hear the, yeah. They're coming up at me. Damn it. Stop this. Stop this. Would you quit it? There. You know what? Stop that. Now, what do you think about that, huh? And there's at least one more sneaky boy in the forest that if you kill him, he gives you a really sweet hat. Oh, all right. There's lots of these boys though. These boys don't count. Yeah, see, there's this. He's like, wait, hold on. Stop. Frickin' the whole squad's rolling up. Give it. Can you remind me, Nate or James, last time I played this, did I, go and talk to Onion Bro in the swamp? I think I did? Pick up the Eastern set, pretty cool looking set. Turret. There. Alright. Yeah, I'm not 100% sure either. I think I did. I was trying to advance his quest line so we could follow it as much as possible, because his quest line is kind of a pain to complete. Just gonna point that out down there. Hold on a second. Just gonna show you guys this real quick. We're gonna go ahead and say hello to him later. Not right now, though. Just ignore him for now. How about we don't? I kind of wish that, I mean, that area technically is optional. You have to go down there to access the DLC. So if I didn't, if the DLC didn't exist, I could just ignore him completely. Where's this sneaky boy? I think he's on the edge somewhere, which is why I'm... Yep! I see you up there, you sneaky sniper. Oh, alright, hold on. What you doing? Go ahead and do that. There we go. Sorry, my friend. That's the boy up there that gives us the fancy hat, though. Gotta take this guy out. Where are you going? Come on now. There we go. Humanities and Ferris's hat. We'll go ahead and go over here and put it on. So you have to see the fancy hat. It's towards the bottom. There it is. Look at me. I'm styling. I'll get closer look so you guys can see it better. Look at this. Freaking suave. Look at keep this on for a second. Looking cool, Rectify. Looking Morgana. Alright guys, relax. That's enough. That's enough of that. I think that's all of them. There might be one or two more. Put my helmet back on. But this, inside this little thingy, is a character that I just completely walked past the first time that I played this. Because, you know, you're going, and then you're just like, did you guys see a character in there when I walked through that little hut? A little room? Because I did not. I had no idea. I walked past that person like 3 or 4 times my first couple playthroughs. You walk back. Just kind of saunter back. And then you're just like, huh. I don't see anybody over here. Oh. Alright. Let me go ahead and talk to this, cat demon.
Is it not so that thou art new? Thou fared well to find me, but cometh thee not for the grave of Sir Artorias? My advice true. Forget this. The legend of Artorias art none but a fabrication. Traversing the dark. 'Tis but a fairy tale. Have thine own. Go not
Excuse
yonder
me?
knocking for nothing, I say.
I can't remember what she said, but we're gonna just say yes.
Well, indeed, thou art a strange one. Nevertheless, I feel some liking for thee. I'm Alvina of the Darkroot.
Alvina.
Wood.
She's one of the
I
Covenant
command
leaders.
a clan of hunters who track down defilers of the forest graves. What dost thou say? Wilt thou not join us? Oh, yes, I believe we would suit thee well.
I don't know if this forces you to join the Covenant or not, but I don't want to join the Covenant right now.
'Tis a pity indeed, that this is thine stubborn choice alone. I cannot enforce it upon thee. If thine mind should be altered, forsooth speak to me once more.
Yeah. She actually leads the like PvP focused Covenant, so if you want to do some like crazy PvP, you gotta talk to her and join that one. That's the direction we need to go. But she also mentioned, Alvina, while she was talking, she mentioned that we were heading towards the grave of Artorias. That's a name that we should remember for the future, so keep that name in the back of your mind, Artorias. And we should also remember, for future games, remember the name Ornstein, okay? because we already fought him. He was the smaller guy when we were fighting Ornstein and Smo, like the big fat guy. He was the skinnier one. I forgot those guys are here. Here, let me zoom in on that. Just hold on. Freaking walking past a tree, I can't see you. Little mushroom boys, just be hanging out in the forest. No need to bother with them. They're fine. Artorias scares me. Should he? I don't know. Guess we'll see. But I refuse to walk into that abyss. Since we're going towards the Four Kings, though, a good armor set to wear while you're fighting the Four Kings is actually right behind the staircase. You can go over here and sneak around here, and there's a freaking chest. Open it up, and you get the stone set. A set that has very high poise, that's really good against the Four Kings. So I'm actually going to be wearing it when we fight the Four Kings. But yeah, on your way to confront Sif, just use mushroom boys walking around the forest. And just, hanging out, chilling, vibing. They don't really do anything either unless you attack them, so you can just kind of leave them alone. Just look at these boys. Freaking... just hanging out. See, not everything in Dark Souls is like scary and crazy. Look at these boys. I think you can see, yeah, you can see over there is their, like, parents. Big Mush 1 and Big Mush 2. Those guys are, aggressive, though, so I'm gonna leave them alone. They remind me of White Mushroom from Kingdom Hearts. Yeah, that's pretty much what they are. Just like these, like, friendly little dudes. Big Mush. This is where we're going. You ready for this, Nate? Go ahead and open this up. This is one of the few, it's time. This is one of the few boss arenas that you open and the boss, like, doesn't immediately start, which is helpful for grabbing a certain item. for good Zacian. When you, there's a certain item you can grab in here. You can do it before or after the boss. I usually just like to do it before, just so I don't forget. Is there a mushroom boy in here? Oh no, that's just a, I thought that movement over there was a mushroom boy, but that's a waterfall. You can walk around here, and you can pick up this item, which is a neat little piece of lore that I wanted to point out. A ring that I was wearing before, the wolf ring, actually belonged to Artorias. Artorias was one of the 4 knights of Gwyn. Gwyn is like the big king of this whole land. So the wolf ring belonged to Artorias. The hawk ring belonged to... I don't remember what his name is. Go. Yeah, or Goth, whichever way you want to say it. He was like an archer boy. So you got Artorias, Goth, and then you got this one, the Hornet ring, that belonged to, I don't remember her name either. It was the female knight. Chiron? Is that how you say that? I don't remember how to say it, but Chiron. And then the 4th ring, there's 4 knights. The 4th ring is actually one that I won't get in this playthrough, because you have to... The 4th knight was Ornstein, and you have to kill Ornstein second in the boss fight to get that ring, but I killed him first. So keep keep that legend in your mind. Keep those names in your mind. I'll call it back out when it becomes appropriate. But the four knights, Artorias, I like to say Go. Artorias, Go, Kareen, and Ornstein. We have already met Ornstein, but let's walk up to Artorias's grave and his sword. Let's see what happens. Here he is. The Great Grey Wolf Sith, who has one of the best themes in the game, in my opinion. I know the sword flip. He's a badass. Sashin, chill, my boy. This I don't know if either of you guys know, but this boss actually has one of the most upsetting animations in the entire game. Do you know what I'm talking about, James or Nate? I'm gonna back away from him for a second while I wait for you guys to let me know before I proceed. Buying a Shigo-sized sword. Dude, Shigo could be Sif for Halloween. Do you guys know what animation I was talking about? I was waiting to proceed to know whether or not I should show it off. I can get him to do it, but it's very upsetting. I do not. Okay, so you see, I have no idea. So if you keep him, you know, obviously I've only hit him twice, and he's, you know, still coming at me. But if you get him down low on health, something very upsetting happens. So, and I will show you that. But I won't let it go on for too long because it's very saddening. Sif, please. Dang it. He is one jumpy boy. Is that low enough? I don't know if that's low enough. Let's see. I don't think it is. A couple more times. So this should be low enough. Get back away from him. No, I guess not. I guess it has to be even lower than that. Stop jumping! Okay. I'll hit him one more time. Dang it, Sif. There we go, that should be enough. Look at this! Why you gotta do this to me, Dark Souls? Frickin' sad boy dog! Oh. This is so saddening. I have to just... I'm sorry, Sif. I'm sorry. Let him kill you. Just see if you can just take me. Just such a sad thing. Why you gotta do this to me, FromSoft? Actually, freaking Sif. And there's actually a little bit more we can learn about Sif if we do the. What's up, Alex? If we do the, or once we get to the DLC, I'll point that out too. I don't remember. Yeah, there. This is actually a. You know what? Let me go back real quick. It's probably going to be a little bit till we get there, but if you keep like this geography, this like setup in the back of your mind, just like keep what this area looks like in the back of your mind. A lot of foreshadowing, but we'll get there eventually. Oh, yep. Mushroom boys are still milling about. Let me, before I forget, take this off and put these on. Need those in a second. Yeah. Yes. You're good. Huh? Oh my god. Tell me what color it is. Frickin', let me just use one of these. Takes forever to run back there. Alright. And then now that I got that, I can warp back to Firelink Shrine. We need the Covenant of Artorias ring to get to the Four Kings. Now we have it, so we can go down there and confront the Four Kings. The Four Kings are in an area called New Londo, the New Londo Ruins, which we've just kind of like run past a couple times. We haven't really gone into it in depth at all, but now we will. Coven, do you see how Rodney has the game title and all the other categories? You need to do that. Right. Calvin, please. Oh, I forgot. There's actually a character just up ahead that we haven't seen in a while. We haven't heard from him after a certain point in the game. He left Firelink Shrine, and now we get to see him again. There he is. But now he's a little bit upset. This is the Crestfallen Warrior. And you know, he let the situation get to his head a little bit. Went a little bit insane. And then he came down here and was just hanging out for some reason. I don't know why he comes down here, but Nate, he had to be dealt with. And I don't know if you could really see them. We're going to see them in just a second, but right in front of us, once we go like in this whole area, there is a... Look. He came at me with all that force, and I had to snap back at him. There's an enemy type up here that we can't attack normally. So we have to use these things in my little bar down here called Transient Curses. Use one. Gives me a little white aura. But I need those to fight these guys. These ghosty guys. Come on now. I'm hoping they drop more Transient Curses too. I'm hoping that they will drop the Ghost Blade, I think it's called, or Ghost Knife, because that weapon can attack ghosts without me having to use the item. It's kind of a rare drop though, so I doubt that we'll actually see it. They make weird noises too. Just kicked that ghost accidentally. Did anyone get that Google email to get like $12 for not suing them? I didn't hear about that, Alex. What is that? Stop. Stop this. There's actually a contraption here that does not move. We'll see why that won't move in a bit. I think so. I didn't read it. What's going on with Google? Why are they offering us $12 not to sue them? No surprises. Trying to attack me through a wall. There's actually only two different types of ghost enemies. There's this type that has like the scythes, or they look like scythes, but he's holding two ghost blades. I got an email for a class action settlement thing. Basically, some of our data got leaked. Oh well, that's unfortunate. And then there's this type, the screaming ghost, which is supposed to. Oh, I got it. Look at that. That's a really rare drop, the Ghost Blade. I'm glad that I was on here and you guys could see that. Let me equip it. Let me at Google. We need that payment. It's not the best item, the Ghost Blade. It's got a pretty small reach, as you can see. It's basically like a little knife. But it's, you know, it's useful. It's got its uses. I'm glad I got it. So we can fill out a form and get $12, or do nothing and give up our rights to sue them. Wow. That's quite the set of choices we've got there. Spoiling us with choices. Come on. There. Get out of here. Ghost boys trying to touch me. Stop. All these ghosts. Which is actually a... Wait, what kind of data? You're going to be suing Google and putting them out of business. The ghosts are actually something that I know a little bit of the lore behind, and I can explain that once we get a little bit further into this area. So I hope you get excited for that. Back in this. A lot of this game has some pretty complicated lore that I don't always remember, but I remember these guys. That's, yeah, Transient Curse. There's another screaming ghost in this room. Oops. Keep accidentally kicking. Don't do it. Don't do it. Get out here. Yes. Are you done with it? Oh. All persons within the United States who had a consumer Google Plus account for any period of time between January 2015 and January, or in April 2019, I think, is It got cut off on my screen.
You play?
Not yet. I still have time. But as you can see, we went up the chimney, and there's a boy hanging out over here. Let's go speak to him. Actually, I don't need to have these on my bar anymore. Does Dark Souls have novels or other supplemental books? I feel like there's a lot of extra material here. Yeah, there's a lot of extra material that mostly comes from. Wow, look at my shoes. They're like the exact same shade as the ground I'm standing on. Sorry. Most of it comes from like item descriptions. Like if you like look at the Gravelord sword and then hit square to toggle display, you can like read a little bit about the item. Talks about, you know, the sword was wielded only by servants of Nito. Like if you read into a lot of the like if you wanted to learn about Havel, you could read the descriptions of his set. If you wanted to learn more about Ornstein, you have to buy his set and read it and stuff like that. For a second, it looked like you didn't have feet. Yeah, that's what caught me off guard. I was like, are my feet sinking into the ground, or what's going on here? But I actually don't think that there are books. I think that there was a short. I don't think it's still going on, but I think there was like a couple issue long comic done. And then there's like design work books that has like interviews and stuff with the developers that have a little bit more insight. But a lot of the lore is like very buried in the game and like kind of hard to find unless you're really looking for it. But I kind of have like seeked it out a lot over the years, so I remember a good deal of it, but there's still like big chunks of it where I'm like, I have no idea what that means. But then there's this boy. We can actually hold on, let me put my things away real quick. We can actually do this real quick and make him feel a little bit more at home. Look, we're twins. Yeah. He's giving me that look like, are you fucking kidding me right now? Wearing the same outfit and holding the same knife. I actually think I can like do the exact same set that he's wearing right now. Oh wait, do I have to put it on my other hand? Hold on. Wait, did I already? There. Look at us. I'm mirroring him. Smack him? What? I gotta talk to him first before I can smack him. Hold on. There we go.
Well, this is a surprise. I get few visitors. Save for ghosts. You have the Lord Vessel.
It's true.
Very impressive. I know exactly what your intentions are. You seek the four kings whom I guard over.
It's true.
This is the key to the seal.
Thank you.
The four kings slumber in the deepest chamber of the ruins. Use this key to break the seal and open the floodgates. Oh, and do not forget, the dark wraiths reside in a dark void called the Abyss. But the Abyss is no place for ordinary mortals. Although, long ago, the knight Artorias traversed the Abyss. If you can find him and learn from him, the Abyss may prove surmountable.
Thank you. I don't remember his name. He's a sealer though. Let me actually put my regular stuff back on. What about the four queens? That's a good question. I wonder if the four queens were just like, all right, I'm tired of hanging out in this like dank I don't even know what you call this, like, cave area. I'm out of here, my boy. And they just left. Put on my regular... I think that's all my regular stuff. Yeah. I got my ghost blade out. Gonna get you. Look at me. Yeah, come get you. So, actually, it'll be easier to see if I just go to the area. So here we go. We got the key to the seal. Like he said, he was like, "Oh, you have the Lord Vessel. He'll only give you the key to get farther into this area if you have the Lord Vessel. You can come here earlier in the game, but there's not really... There's like one thing to do here, but I wasn't planning on doing that this time, so there wasn't any reason for us to come here early. Get back! Yeah, it doesn't do a ton of damage, but... and I can't... if I don't have the curse active, I can't block with my shield, but that's okay. Curse bitten ring. It's pretty. It's a good thing to have. Grab this real quick. The green Titanite shard. Grab this. Roll up here real quick. And then this is actually something that I was just like messing around one day, and I was walking back from getting that, and I was like, huh, I wonder if there's like anything to like do if you roll onto that rooftop in there. There's an item down there, so I was like, huh, well, I guess there is. Let me go check that out. As far as I know, this is the only thing that you can like do if you roll up here, is just get this item. It's a good item, a rare ring of sacrifice we might end up using later. And then you just fall through this window to get back in. Actually, take a swig. But I like that, is the right? No, I have to go downstairs. Like, you, like, see that, you're like, oh, I wonder if there's any purpose of actually, like, going up there, and there actually is. I like the, you know, the design choice of having that, like, look like it would be just, like, a waste of time, but then actually having there, like, something up there to reward your curiosity. Actually, don't think I need to help the knife out right now. There's an item over here. The composite bow, I think. Yep. I think, technically, the best small bow in the game. If you want to do a ranged build. Not the most common thing, but, you know, could be fun. So this is the key to the seal, the thing we need to do before we can get further into this game. That's what we call a good game. Exactly, Tames. You know it, so turn this lever, and you're like, what the heck? So this is something that I've never understood. So look at this cutscene. It opens the door, all this water flies out, right? It's just like this giant wave of water comes out of this door. It drains this area, so you can get down there. Makes sense. You can explore the whole, like, lower area that was flooded. But then, like, you look out there, what? These dragons just kind of hanging out? They didn't get swept away by the water? It's like, I know they can fly, but they didn't even get, like, pushed a little bit by the water? They weren't, like, at all surprised by that giant tidal wave? What? Freaking dragon boys? That's pretty much it, Tim. So like, nah, we're good. Look at these boys. dragons are the absolute strongest creatures ever. I guess so. And this is actually that you expected less slice from me. Well, I expected them to at least get like maybe like shoved a little bit, but they're just like, nah, I'm just gonna hang out here. We good. This is something that I didn't really. It seems like it doesn't make sense when I say this, but when I came out of this area the first time. Oh, hold on, I gotta deal with this boy real quick. I'm gonna need you to like back up a little bit. Sir, can you please? Thank you. Alright. Enough with the theatrics. What you gonna do? What you gonna do? So that's like a good representation of what happened to me the first time I came through this area. My like first playthrough. I like walked down here and I was like looking around a little bit, looked at the dragons, and then this guy came and attacked me. And then I was like, oh shish, I better like keep going. And then just like kept going up the staircase, which is like the way you're supposed to go. And then I didn't even like look at the fact that this whole area is just strewn with bodies. There's just like corpses everywhere down here. That's what I'm saying, James. So we're just gonna ignore the dead bodies on the ground. If you go over here, you can freaking hear the characters stepping on bones if you listen closely. It's like, what? Huh? There's just a mound of like, bodies and skeletons and skulls here. Some more. But there it is. This is the origin of the ghosts, because in order to... Hey guys, welcome to my bone crunching channel. Oh god, please no. That guy up there, I don't think we can see him anymore, but the guy that I was talking to in the red crunch, in the red suit, he's one of the sealers, and there's 3 of them. You technically can meet all 3 of them in the game. He's the only one that you can talk to. Actually, crunch. In Blighttown. In Blighttown, when I picked up that set, that was one of the corpses of the sealers. And then if you go through this other whole quest line, you can meet the other one. But I don't want to do that quest line this time. Their whole job was to prevent the 4 kings from spreading the abyss. And the way they decided to do that was to close these big old doors and to flood the whole area of New Londo, which then just like straight up killed all the people in here and turned them into ghosts. And there's just a bunch of dead people in here. I'm just gonna go ahead and walk past them. They did a real shit job. They even let the damn dark wraiths out, which is these guys here. Wait, these guys here. And another gross thing that they accidentally let loose was this thing in here. Not a boss, even though I thought it was at first. I guess you could sort of call it a mini boss if you like go over here, and then you're like, You're like, oh okay, there's just another dark wraith in here. Understandable. Take care of him real quick. Hold on. Don't try and kick me. And then I don't know if you can hear that, but there's like this like weird like gross like sliming noise. And you're like, what the hell is that? Let me go over here real quick. Look over here. Oh, another Dark Wraith. Let me take care of this boy. Trying to kick me. And then you're like, well, doesn't look like there's anything over here. I guess I'll go the other side. I'm sorry, what? What is this? Gross, ew! Don't the white walls transitions... Wait, transitions signify boss battles, though. Most of the time, yes. I'd say like 80% of the time they do. Is that a persona? It kind of does look like a persona, now that you say that. And he vommed on me, now I've got like gross stuff on me. But yes, Tames, you are correct. Like 80% of the time, 9 times out of 10, the fog wall is going to mean that you're going into a boss area. For some reason, like every so often, they put one in like a random spot like that. I don't know why. You got that boy over there who's like, come at me, I dare you. And then you come at him and he's like, cool looking. I know there's another one in here. Yeah. Think you could sneak up on me? Oh, too early. Just hang out there for a second. I'll take a quick swig. Thank you. This is the area, though, where we can get the other, let me send this up real quick, just in case I need it later. Where we can get the other item to fully upgrade our stuff. It's up here. Not this one, but it is up here. Don't act like we didn't see that dance. Tams, I gotta just, you know, slip in the dance, do a little jig every now and then. You know, just beat an enemy. You just gotta be like, or one of these maybe. You know. This is what we're in this area for. The very large ember, which we can give to Andre to upgrade our stuff from plus 10 to plus 15, which is the highest you can upgrade a regular thing with like standard Titanite. The sword I have is upgraded with demon Titanite, so this thing can only go up to plus 5, which is okay. Understandable. How large? Tames, it's very large. My ember is so large. How large is it? It's so large that I don't know. I didn't have a place to go with that when I started saying it. Here's a secret, though. Ready for this? That's the direction you have to go. But doesn't this look suspicious? That's because it is. There's a boy hiding back here, guarding a chest. What are you doing? Titanite chunk. Let's see. Over here. This boy, grab his item. Cracked red eye orbs. Item you use if you want to invade. I do not, so I won't be using them. Something that Titanite Chonk. Something that we actually won't be seeing during this playthrough, because I turned it off so it wouldn't be distracting, because it's usually very distracting during an initial playthrough. But people can sometimes put messages on the ground, and I would say probably 90% of the time. And there's only certain things you can say in the messages. Like you use where is it? You use one of these, but it's a yellow or an orange soapstone, and you can put a message on the ground, and there's like preset phrases you can put. It's like enemy ahead or try hidden wall or something like that. And I would say 90% of the time there's a message right next to this guy, because there is a item or there's a weapon type that causes thrust damage. So there's usually always a message next to this guy that says try thrust. So just gonna go ahead and move past that now that you know. There's another one of these boys. Come on, I see you back there. Yeah. Nate snap. I'll have to look at it. I can't look at it right now. After I killed the guys in this room, I'll have to take a look at it. Get closer to me, damn it. Okay. I can deal with you first. Alright, alright. Nate, please, wait. What is happening? I can't wait to see it. Damn it. Hit me with that funk. Get out of here. There should be, I think, 2 more enemies in here, not counting this thing. Come on. Where are they? They're ghosts that come through the wall, usually. Use one of these. Actually, I'll keep those equipped just in case I need them during the boss fight. Get my chest here. I'm kind of surprised that there's usually 2 ghosts that come through the wall and just like harass me the entire time I'm in here. I don't know why they're not here. Maybe I already took care of them and I didn't realize I took care of them. This is the last boy though, before the boss fight. Alright, hold on. Park myself right here, take a quick look. I don't need this right anymore, take that off. Let me look at Nate's message. Nate, what do you mean? Is that a good thing or a bad thing? Poor, go buy a Kawa. I said what I said. Look, there's just some things you can only get while you're playing Dark Souls, you know what I mean? So let me go through here. So you got, it's like a big old staircase. Potato principle. That's one of the ways, by the way, that you can tell that you've officially entered a boss room if the boss doesn't start immediately. If you go through the fog wall and then you look behind you and the fog wall's still there, then you're in a boss arena. There's only a few bosses that don't start immediately, but this is one of them. So you go down all these stairs. You're like, what the heck? Where am I even going? And then you eventually come to this point right here, where you're like, oh, well, alright then. This doesn't look good. This is the point where I'm going to put on that armor set I was telling you guys earlier about, the stone set. Very good set against the Four Kings. Do I... Okay, I still mid-roll. Let me actually put on this. I should fat roll now. Yeah. Hello. So, this is the point where if you come here after getting the Lord Vessel, but before fighting Sif, this is the point where if you go down into there, like if you're like, well, I guess I have no other choice but to go down there, you fall down there, and then you just die. You just die, like, immediately, and there's nothing you can do. But if you fight Sif first, like we did, and you get his ring... Actually, I can't wear this. I have to wear the other ring. If you get his ring, the Covenant of Artorias, you see the effect is Traverse Abyss. Put that on. Do I? Yeah. Let me actually, since I'll be heavy rolling anyway, let me put on this shield just to get some of my stamina back faster. Yeah. So now that we have the Covenant of Artorias ring on, now we can step off the edge and we go do a little twirl, oh, and now we're in the abyss. And that's like, what the heck? Oh, it's a boss. We gotta fight the Four Kings now. Alright, sir. Oops. Wait. Alright. Is that Sephiroth? Now you'll see one of the second king has spawned. If you play this fight too defensively, all four of the kings will spawn, and you'll have to fight all four of them at once. Like all four at once. Yeah. They spawn on a timer, so if you take too long, you have to fight all four of them at once. He's really trolling me right now. He keeps doing that AoE attack, so I can't get close to him. Yeah, this one. Where you gone, my friend? Damn it. That was the wrong button. Oops. Damn it. He used the suck. Don't do it! Damn it. He's using the suck on me. Almost dead though. If I can get him right here, it should be it. There we go. That good sucky suck. This guy out here using. That's what I'm saying. And that is our second Lord Soul. Imagine fighting Kamoshida, Konoshiro, Okumura, and Shido in the same boss fight. That would be one legendary boss fight. The game's pretty much just like at that point Persona would just be like, all right, you're just gonna die now, Okumura. Like what that old lady did to you, Keltman. You hate to see it. Just a, you know, bonfire inside of the abyss, no big deal. No Okumura. Alright. So that's our second Lord Soul. You got 2 out of 4. Let me put my regular armor back on. And let me spend some of my souls. Use all these. Time for some level up. Stamps wrong point tonight. Oh no. I gotta look at that one in a second. Alright. Rectify is getting stronger and stronger. Actually, let me take a quick seat while I look at this snap. I got a push notification that Rodney is about to play more of that. Thanks. Look at that boy. Man, I don't even remember when the hell he does that stance. Kabayakawa is just out here wild. Have y'all realized Kabayakawa looks like fat Jeff Bezos? I had not made that connection, no, but now that you say that, it is quite the descriptor. I wonder if I should. No, I'll do that after. So it's time for another choice for you guys. So we've beaten. We've beaten. What's his name? Nito. And we beat the 4 kings. That's 2 of our Lord Souls. Now we need 2 more. So the 2 we have left are the Witch of Izalith and Seath the Scaleless. Which one should we go after? The Witch. We should go after the Witch. Let's see, the Witch. For the Witch, we will go. To the Daughter of Chaos. That's the closest place to the witch. The witch. So this is the area that we were in a long time ago, when we fought Quelaag. And when we fought Ceaseless. But now, I mean, we could have technically come here earlier. the weak. But we wouldn't have been able to do anything if we had come here earlier. The Demon Ruins. Now we need to go down there, where that little white dot is. But this is actually an area that I think is kind of funny because you can see a lot of prior bosses being used as just like regular old enemies now. You can't... Isn't there some massive boss here? There's, yes. Yes. There are terrible demons, just like those guys. It's kind of hard to see them, and if I get too close to them, they'll aggro on me. But that's actually just like a random gathering of Taurus demons from the like very beginning of the game. Like, do you recognize those boys? Just like the whole squad. It's just like out here, just hanging out for some reason. I sounded like Kermit when I said terrible demons. There are terrible demons. Is that Kermit-esque? I guess it kind of is. Now that I think about that while I say it. You gotta watch out for the terrible demons. But that's not the way we want to go. There's an item over there, but quite frankly, I don't remember what it is, because I never go over there, because it's not worth it. This is the area we want to go to. That has another previous boss now used as just a regular enemy. Taurus demons are just regular enemies now. Yes, they are, and so are Capra demons are regular enemies now, as you can see. No, thank you. Get out of here. And this little ledge is actually a it's like one of those like things that I have been Marowak, slow down. Wow, these things actually do look like demonic Marowak. I've never put that together before. You see one, yeah. There's just like a whole row of them. Like look at all these boys. This ledge is actually something that I mean, it's just like one little area. It's got, you know, what, like 4 or 5 Capra demons. This like whole area with all the Capra demons is just one that I just don't do anymore. Like, I did it the first couple times I played, and then I realized that, you see that little dot down there? You can just roll down there. I mean, you gotta deal with this boy. But there's a freaking bonfire right there. All you gotta do is take care of this boy. They're ready. They are very ready. This guy has weird hitbox. Like, I always gotta be careful when I try and deal with him. I just have them. I'll just put this here. There. That's how I'll leave it for now. Do it. Do it. Gross. There. And now you can just use this bonfire, and you don't have to deal with all those Capra demons. Not. Oh. Oh, there's actually something like right here. If I were to move the camera a little bit, there's actually a boss that we have to fight later that you can just see him sitting there. I did not notice him for the longest time. But he's just like sitting there. I can show you him right now because we're probably gonna go up against him very, very soon anyway. I can show you him right now if you want to see him, or I can not show you to have it be a little bit more of a surprise. What do you guys think? In the meantime, I'm gonna move a little bit forward and kill some of these big round boys. Let's see the boy. I thought there was some round boys here to slay. Yeah, there's one. Look at this round boy. Some of the most just unfortunate enemies in the entire game. They're just so... just unthreatening. So doofy and unthreatening. Alright, Tim's. This is actually that boss that you mentioned, like, way back in the first episode of this, when you were looking through the OST and saw that there was a boss called the Centipede Demon. While you're going through here, you can just look over. Those look like poop that breathes fire. Kelvin, please. While you're going through here, you can just look over on the side of this cliff. He's just freaking attached to the side of the cliff, just sleeping. Look at him. He's just resting, and you wouldn't even notice him. He just blends into the side of the cliff. Kelvin, why are you obsessed with poop? That's a good question. Ew. Yeah, he is a very, he's a very upsetting looking boss. We will unfortunately get a better look at him later when we go up against him. But yeah, he's just chilling there. It took me a long time to notice that he was sitting there. Giant wall turd, pretty much. You can actually, these enemies actually make a return later in the series, in kind of just like a silly little like cameo. So, I guess if you want, you can take a good look at this round boy and try and remember what he looks like. We're actually just gonna completely ignore this Taurus demon right here. Excuse me, thank you. Probably ignore these boys too. Yeah, excuse me, thank you. This is a boss though. The Demon Fire Sage. He's a big boy. Jiggly belly. his belly is very jiggly. Oop. His stomach got them anime titty physics. That's true. Damn it. That magic has such a weird hitbox on it. Don't do it. Stop. I said stop. There. Pretty cool name for a boss that we've seen 2 times now. That's a reskin of the Asylum Demon and the Stray Demon. Which, I mean, like, thematically makes sense that he's down here, like, in the demon ruins, but it would be cool if he looked more different. That's where we want to go, down there, but it's very useful to go up first to unlock a very useful shortcut. Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse, thank you. They don't even drop anything. Like, they have no drops. All they do is give souls. And it's only 300. It's not even a good amount of souls. They're just such a weird, like, such a weird little enemy to be down here. This is the main reason to come up here. Step on this. Very quick shortcut back to that. Like the bonfire that we used to come here in the first place. And then, I guess I'll just go back this way. This is where we should be going. Which is, it's kind of weird because, you know, you fight the Demon Fire Sage, and then, like, pretty much immediately, you have to fight another boss, which is that door down there. Go down this very conveniently shaped vine. I don't think there's... I always look around to see if there's stuff to get down here. I think I'm confusing this area with another one. So this is our next boss. It's got a little cutscene that goes in front of it. Let's take a look. Uh-oh. It's that boy. It's the centipede demon, excuse me. He walks towards me menacingly. Kind of an irritating boss because the lava he's standing in does incredible damage. So you have a very small area to fight him in. Unless... well, actually he's like right here, so... I'll fight him right here for a second. Oop, he stomped me. That wasn't very nice. Damn it. Oh, shit, I forgot that he does that. Don't do it! Let me go! Wow, did that do any damage? I don't think that did any damage. No! You stomped me again. That did damage. Ooh. Don't push me into the lava. Don't push me into the lava! No! He pushed me into the lava! I just said not to do that! That's like the main way to get, let's see, what's the word I'm looking for? Like, cheesed by this boss, is he just, like, shoves you into the lava and you die almost immediately. I guess I'll go back to the way I usually like to fight him, which is, it's pretty similar, but it gives you a slightly larger area to fight him in. If you first pick up your lost souls. First pick up your lost souls, and then you do this. Alright. That was strange. And then you can do this. Sometimes you can do it. There we go. You can get onto this piece of land. It has a lot more area to fight him in. I usually like to fight him over here because there's just so much more room. Get closer to me. Stop throwing your gross arm at me. Are you gonna do something else besides that? Or? Wait! Damn, he still got me? This boy is pulling out all the cheese tonight. Wait, I'm in the fire! Did you see that camera that I just had to deal with? What is happening? This centipede boy is really giving me a hard time. Usually it doesn't give me this much of a hard time. It's very aggressive. The main issue in this fight is the arena. There's the available area to fight him is so small, and if you even graze the fucking lava, you're just like dead. Like, look how much that did, and I didn't even really touch it. The pizza is aggressive. Wait. There we go. Don't stomp me! Damn it. He, like, sort of stomped me. Where am I? Don't stomp me! Don't stomp me, bro! Don't leave me! Take me with you! I put the game on my boy. He's a Game Boy. Damn it! Almost got him. He just needs one more hit. Die, you centipede bitch. There. Nate's snaps have been on point. Now you may be thinking, that's the way out. How am I supposed to reach it because of all the damage this lava does? But the boss dropped something called the Orange Charred Ring, which reduces lava damage by a very large amount. It still does damage, but very, very minimal damage. We actually get to, once I cross through this doorway here, we actually get to meet an old friend that we haven't seen in a long time. There he is. Look at this boy. Just hanging out. What are you doing over here, my boy? You sit down at or light the bonfire real quick. My son boy. What's going on?
Why? Why? After all this searching, I still cannot find it.
What are you talking about, my boy?
Why? Why? After all
this searching, I still cannot find it. So he's, you know, he's just a little bit sad. He can't find it, whatever he's looking for. It is time to praise. It's time to praise the sun. Praise the sun. Our sun bro is feeling a little bit down right now, but I'm sure he'll be fine. I'm gonna sit down at my bonfire real quick. Let me, y'all remember Sunny D? Kelvin, please. Take off... Yeah, that's fine. Take off my gloves real quick so I'm not fat running. So I don't have to spend as much time in the lava. Kelvin, Sunny D has been in this game the entire time. It's true. I've had Sunny D equipped the entirety of this stream. The entirety of the series, pretty much. Now we're in Lost Izalith, getting closer to the witch. Where have you been? Do you not see it, Kelvin? It's right there. Power of the sun. Run along the branches to, you know, spend the least amount of time in the lava as possible. Also, just like strewn about this place, you can see what are affectionately referred to by the community as dragon butts. They're just like the lower halves of dragons, just like standing around this whole area for some reason. Yep. I mean, they will fight you if you get close enough to them, but it's just like, what? Why? Why? I can't remember what item it was, but I remember losing it in Dark Souls 3 because there was an item we called Blue Gate Raid. Yeah, that's true. There's a Dark Souls 3, get that dragon booty. There they are. In Dark Souls 1, when you use magic, it just has like charges. Like you get like 5 magic missiles or whatever the hell they're called, soul spears. But in Dark Souls 3, you have a magic meter that's underneath your stamina. It's a blue bar. Excuse me, everyone. And there's a item that you get. Come on, bro. Leave me alone. Alright, well, he didn't want to leave me alone, and now I'm gonna die. That's okay. That area is pretty easy to concede. But there's an item in Dark Souls 3 that you get really early on called the Ashen Estus Flask. And it's just... It's the freaking Estus Flask, like I have here, but it's filled with blue. Like blue Gatorade. Sounds like a gamer tag, Dragon Booty 66. Yeah, the friggin' butts attacked me. I got too close to that one. They're just a strange annoyance for this area. You just have to just make sure not to get close enough to one of them. Yeah, Dark Souls 3 has Sunny D and Gatorade. We need the beverages. That's my entire life motto. Instead of, I need that payment, I say, I need that beverage. This game is full of bevs. As it should be. Infinity bevs. There we go. I think that's why Tony likes it so much. You know, you're not wrong. The lava is boiling Fanta? Get ready for another secret. You go down here, and you're like, ooh, my knees. But then you're like, bam, hidden bonfire. It's back. Now, I can take this off. Put my gauntlets back on. This area is pretty straightforward. It's got a lot of these round boys. They're just kind of strewn about, hanging out. Some of them are real, some of them are statues, like that one. Y'all know Cheetos, what's happening? Cheetos made flamin' hot mac and cheese. That's what this lava looks like. I did not know they made flamin' hot mac and cheese. I'm gonna, like, is that... Can you just, like, find that at, like, Walmart or something? Like, you, like, get that at Giant? I would assume it would be found wherever fine Mac products can be found. Well, then I'm gonna have to take a look at, or keep an eye out for it next time I'm at like, I don't know, some kind of store where they sell Mac products. By the way, here comes an enemy that the community has designated as Dark Souls' version of Victory Bell. There's only like 3 of them, I think, in this whole area, but they're, you know, they're here, hanging out and doing their thing. Not the Apple Store, though. You typed Mac, and I thought of the computer. You guys had the same thought. Yes. Apple Store secret menu item. You go to the Apple Store and you're like, I need that flaming hot mac and cheese, my boys. See if I can actually get this. Most of the time I slide off. There we go. What if Apple expands and becomes a restaurant? Then that would have to be one of their menu items, the flaming hot mac and Cheetos. That's the difference between Nate and I. He thinks of tech and I think of food. They give you a box and it's got your computer in it, but it's just covered in cheese goo and flaming hot Cheeto dust. You just open the box and you're like, well, I guess this is okay. Wait, Kelvin, they charge $50 for the utensils. Then you get the cheese touch? Oh my gosh. So up there, as you can see, someone waiting for us up there. That's... I didn't know this statue moves. Look at that. Huh. I'm not going to spend $250 for an iFork. There's a person waiting for us up there. That's the direction of the boss. But we actually have two things to do before we fight this boss that are both located down here. Unloading apps from my Apple toothpick. Apple could make a killing in the frickin' restaurant business. We'll go this way first. We roast apple, but James and I spent how much on fancy stylus? On a fancy stylus called an Apple Pencil. I don't know. How much is the Apple Pencil? I'm kind of afraid to ask that question. Too much for something called a pencil. All right, I will leave it at that. I believe you. I believe that Apple would charge way too much for something calling itself a pencil. I don't know what you're talking about, sir. I mean, Apple's got some good products, but they should charge a pretty penny for some of them. Better be the pencil that lets you draw Doodlebop. How much would they charge for that pencil? Whoa! Trying to knock me off the edge there, sir. The gift is also the curse. So this area that I'm about to enter into, that has that sparkly boy right in front of me. It's kind of hard to tell if $5 million I doodle Bob. What? Oh yeah, this area is one that I missed the first time I played. But actually has an important item, and it has a very upsetting NPC encounter in it. It's hard to tell from this angle, but there's stairs that go down, and at the bottom of those stairs, there's an NPC that we will encounter. That you can prevent this from happening to them, but I can't remember how to do it, honestly. Like, I have some idea of how to do it. I know the steps to do it. There's just, I can't remember, like, the order to do it in and, like, where you have to go. Exactly. Like, I have, like, the general idea, but I usually don't do it. It says the man who will buy six MacBooks before he gets a PC. And Kelvin wants to see what happens. Excuse me? Are you talking about me? Oh dear. So just let it be known that this encounter can be avoided, but it's very difficult to avoid it, and I wanted to show it to you in this playthrough. So, unfortunately, this has to be done. I joke, but like I'm not wrong. I'll take care of this guy first, though. This sparkly boy. I wish this didn't have to be the case, but for this playthrough, it has to be the case. I'm sorry, my boy. I'm sorry it has to be this way.
My very own son. I am the son. I've done it. I have. Yes. I did. I did. Oh. Oh. Oh.
Our boy. Our boy has hollowed. I didn't think it would be the case, but this this world of Lordran got to our boy Solaire. I'm sorry, but I can't just leave him down here like this. I have to take care of our boy. I have to end his suffering. Yes, it is. This is son, bro. I'm sorry, my boy. I'm sorry it has to be this way.
My son. It's dark. So dark.
It's such a sad moment. Our poor boy. The boy that's been helping us the whole time. I tried to come down here and help him, and before I could get down here, he hollowed and attacked me. Thanks, I'm gonna go die now. My poor boy. First you put down the dog and now him. I didn't want to do it. I tried to come down here and help him, and he attacks me. And then you can... This thing right here, I mean, you can kill them all, but you really only need to kill the one that has the red eyes. They don't attack, but this one that has the red eyes has a useful item. He's got the sunlight maggot, which is very useful if you come here before the Tomb of the Giants. You can put on the sunlight maggot because it has a light on its head. You can you know, don't have to use the torch or anything. You can just use this. I was expecting a fun playthrough, yet here we are. Look, I know. This game, it can be very, very silly and very upbeat sometimes, and then you come down into the demon ruins and have to end one of your boys. There is one boy, though, that we will save. Actually, two potentially, but one for sure. That made me sad. I'm gonna go get some Newtons now. Some, like, Fig Newtons? Is that what you're talking about? Kel, why you spell dragon like that? This is actually a, yeah, you did spell dragon kind of weird there, Kelvin. And Red Eyes Black Dragon. This is actually an area that we'll go to meet our next person. It always messes me up, though. It always screws me up because that happens. That happens, and it always happens more abruptly than I think it's going to happen. So if you're not standing on the side, you just fall into that pit. But if you don't fall in the pit, and you come down here, it's our boy! What's going on, my boy? He's just hanging out down here with these boys. We should talk to him, but before we do that, let me put on my rusted iron ring. And let me take this off, right? Yeah. And let me do this. So, what you doing down here, my boy? Frickin' sleeping? Onion boy. What are you doing? Why are you down here like this?
Oh, excuse me, I was so absorbed in thought I just drifted away.
This boy.
Well, what's on your mind? No, don't tell me. Those monsters making life difficult for you? You need not be ashamed. We're all in the same boat, you know. I really have run up quite a debt to you. Perhaps the time has come.
Okay. So please wish me luck. Yeah, okay, sure. Please wish me luck, because this is the point in his quest line that is the easiest to fail. It's really hard to get this step to actually work, because what he's gonna do, because you heard him say that maybe it's the time for him to, like, repay his debt to me. I don't need him to do that, but he's gonna feel obligated to help me out in some way. So what he's gonna do is that he's going to rush down into this pit of Victory Bell things, and he's going to start fighting them. And what I need to do is I need to go down there with him and help him fight them, and like kill those those four things before they have a chance to kill him. But what often ends up happening is that he will get grabbed, and their grab attack is pretty much a one-hit kill. So if he runs down there and immediately gets grabbed, there's really nothing I can do. But what I'm gonna try and do, because I think you have to let him go first, or else it doesn't work. Once he drops down, I'm gonna drop down immediately after him and start fighting them, and hopefully we can kill them before he dies. Wish me luck. Wish me luck. We're gonna save Onion Bro.
Friend, I have an idea. A good one, really. I will rush those dire fiends, and you can slip away in the confusion. Please, friend. I owe you much more than this. By the honor of the Knights of Katarina, allow me to assist you. And now, I go. Don't be slow.
I've got you, Onion Bro! No! It grabbed me! Ah, you can't kill me! I will struggle out! You can't get me! Where is he? My boy! Oh, good. My boy? No! No! Don't touch him! We've done it! Oh, my boy.
But you, didn't you get away?
I had to help.
You saved me, once again. Oh, thank goodness. I'm exhausted. I think I'll have a rest. Oh, don't you worry. The ground below me is my pillow. I'll recover shortly.
What? This boy. But we've saved our boy. Good. Victory Bell is officially the worst Pokemon. I agree with you there. Victory Bell tried to kill our onion boy. He's just down here, just sleeping. We'll just leave him. We'll just leave him to do his thing. He's fine. This is why this ground though is why I put on the rusted iron ring. Because if you don't wear the rusted iron ring, you walk like this. And it's extremely hard to save Onion Bro when you're walking like this. Put that back on. Watch out for these strange holes in the ground. I don't remember which way it is to get out of here, though. Here's a chest. Make sure it's not a mimic. Nope. Red Titanite slab. Pretty good item. I think that's for like mostly like you know what I'm saying, elemental upgrades like fire and electric and stuff like that. Getting pretty low on health there. I was hoping that I could get out of this poison before I had to heal. There we go. So the poison will wear off in a second. Any second now. There we go. And I'll use one of these. Boom. You tried to kill my friend. No mercy. That's another thing that's unfortunately a very easy way to fail that, is that there's so much going on. It's really easy to be swinging your weapon and accidentally hit him and accidentally kill him, which is probably the most upsetting way for that to end. How the heck do I get out of here? I don't remember. I think it's this vine? No? Hmm. Well. is a fine pickle I've gotten myself into. I could probably just homeward bound though. I guess I will. There's nothing else I need to do in this area, so I'll just do this. Now we're headed towards the boss. There we go. Just gonna run past all these, well, I'll probably end up killing them anyway, because they'll probably all follow me, but I'll just run past them all for right now. Excuse me. Thank you. No mercy for victory bells to try and kill my boys. Now we're gonna introduce ourselves to this person up here. Hello! I've come to... Alright, wait a minute. What are you doing? Oh dear. Alright, fine. If that's the way it's gonna be, then I guess that's just the way it's gonna be. Pizza time. It's pizza time. Is there a wall here? Okay, I couldn't remember if that was an illusionary wall or not. Excuse me. Now this... Cue the Spider-Man 2 pizza song. Hey! So... This is the other thing I was telling you about. Pyromancy Chaos Fire Whip. If you pick this up, you can obviously use it as a Pyromancer. I'm not a Pyromancer. But what you can do with it is, you can show it to the Pyromancer that we saved from the Butcher, back when we fought the Gaping Demon. I'm not sure if you remember him, but he hangs out at Firelink Shrine now. But... if you show it to him, then he comes down here to try and learn more about pyromancy, and he ends up going insane. So don't show it to him. He's our boy. If we talk to him, he's gonna be like, "Oh, where'd you get that?" And we're gonna be like, "Nuh-uh. You can't look. Don't touch." So this fight, okay. This is the boss fog for the Witch of Izalith. Don't touch. I'm gonna change up some of my weaponry. I'm actually probably gonna end up taking off most of my armor. Yeah. Okay. Not gonna heal because of something that you will see very shortly. Look at this. Let's go ahead and just slide down the slide. Do a little dance on the slide. Down, 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 down. And here here is what the Witch of Izalith has become. She has become the Bed of Chaos. And the Bed of Chaos is one of the most irritating bosses in the entire game. Because you can't do direct damage to her. What you have to do is, you see those like glowing orbs on the sides of her? You have to take care of those first. It's all limbs. It's pretty much all limb. And what taking care of the orbs ultimately boils down to, the first one is very easy. Hit that. Get a cutscene. So we've basically like unshackled part of her spirit. I don't know if that's what you want to call it. And when you hit the first orb, she gains an entire like new limb, a fire limb, that causes complications. And another thing that starts to happen is the arena starts to crumble. And what she likes to do, this is just the Mind Flayed. That, you know, it actually does look a lot like the Mind Flayer, doesn't it? Yep. So that's one of her favorite things to do, is that she will once like the arena starts to crumble, she'll just like slap you into the, put my ring back on. She'll just slap you into the endless holes and kill you immediately. Or she'll stab you with the fire limb, which will also pretty much, I mean, if it doesn't kill you, it'll take away a good chunk of your health, because she often likes to do that while you're running back towards the front of the arena, because in like the biggest mercy that FromSoft did when creating this boss is that once you destroy one of the orbs, it's just destroyed. So when I go back in there, the one that I hit will still be destroyed, which is like the one reason this boss is not completely like rage-inducing. But yes, it does look a lot like the Mind Flayer. I have to say, I've never really made that connection before, but it's very like spindly and limby. So ultimately, what this boss boils down to is bam, bam, ba-dam, 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 bam, 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 ba-dam, 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 bam, bam. Trying to avoid getting knocked into a pit. Don't tell Will Byers. Poor Will. Alright. I just want to get my souls back. Alright, well, I guess I don't get those souls back. That was a big waste. Oh my god. What? Why have you done this to me? Why is this platform even here? Damn it. What am I supposed to do now? There's no way that I'm gonna be able to make that clean jump. But I guess I don't really have much of a choice, do I? I'm kind of surprised it hasn't hit me off. Maybe this is an area they didn't think that you'd normally be able to get to. Let me just, I guess, start lining myself up. I'll wait till he does his next swipe and then try and do the jump. Ah, well, that's cool. I love this boss. Riftifa's going through some hard times right now. This is the most... I mean, a lot of the other bosses can be, like, frustrating in, like, certain ways. This is the boss that's the most frustrating just purely because of the way that it's designed. Like, it's just not... It's not a very well-designed boss. What if I had souls? They'd be stuck on that island. Yeah, this is quite the fight, isn't it? Very popular in the community as well, as you might imagine. I mean, it's an interesting looking boss. Almost done with it. Pick that up even though it's not worth anything. Okay. As far as I know, I'm mostly safe here. Mostly. But now what I gotta do... Don't knock me off! Okay. So as long as she doesn't do the flame pillar thing, I should be home free. So that was that little like bug-looking thing. That was what ultimately that like was what the Witch of Izalith had turned into. She turned into some like funky little bug. But that's our third Lord Soul. Put my armor back on. What's wrong? Alright. Before I stop today, I'll go ahead and... I don't know if... I think I can upgrade my shield. I'll like upgrade some of my stuff and then that'll be the end of this sesh. It's pretty nice, isn't it?
Years in the trade, that might be the finest. How's about
Mike Foss.
leave that with me?
Was that better or is it still there?
Smith, I'd give my left arm for a gem like that. Well, thank you mightily for that. Now, just leave the rest to me. Andre of Astora gets the job done, you shall see.
Thank you, James. Damn it.
No.
Don't get yourself. Alright. Do I have enough? No, I don't. Damn it. Alright, let me see if I can... How many souls I have? Yeah, that's probably That's probably enough to do some leveling. Let me quickly check my inventory. Yeah. Our 3 Lord Souls. Alright. And that's where we'll leave Ritifa to rest for now. So next time we jump on Danxus, we'll do some we'll go after Seath the Scaleless. We'll probably go after the 2... Thanks, Colvin. I appreciate it, my boy. We'll probably go after the 2 hidden bosses that I can think of, unless I'm forgetting some. We'll probably get the 2 other, well, I guess the 3 other Estus Flask upgrade items. And that's probably where we'll leave off. Yes. There's at least, I mean, we've already technically fought 1 hidden boss. When we went back to the asylum, but there's 2 other hidden bosses that we can fight. We'll probably fight them next stream. One very, very hidden boss, and the other one that's not as hidden, but still you'd probably never find it if you didn't have help. I definitely didn't find it my first couple playthroughs. Thank you, James. Appreciate it. Provided that I'm able to get on earlier than I did today next week. If you guys are interested, maybe I'll just do a little mini before I go back into Dark Souls. Maybe I'll do a little bit mini Ghost of Tsushima if you guys want to see that. Just to give you guys a little taste of what it's like and the gameplay and how it is. Thank you, Nate. Appreciate it. So yeah. Hope you guys had fun. It was great to have you all. It's always great to have you boys here. Hope you guys have a great upcoming week. Thank you, Tams. Gotta also play GTA this week. I'm totally down, big baby Luigi. Just hit me up and I'm ready. Hope you guys have a good upcoming week. Have good days at work. Good days after work. Just good week, just in general. It's gonna happen. I'm willing it to you. See me willing it? Here it comes. Oh shoot, is that happening? Baby Luigi was mentioning it. I don't know. He's gotta let me know. He's gotta hit me up. Power Within. Oh damn, Baby Luigi, you're downloading it tomorrow? You should probably start that download early, because I feel like GTA is going to be quite the download. It probably won't be as much of a download as Battlefront 2 was. But, what was I saying? Oh yeah. I got distracted by my saltiness over how long Battlefront 2 took to download. Yeah, you should probably start it tonight, to be honest. We should get on Battlefront 2 sometime. Yeah, we should. We should get some Battlefront 2 in someday. It is fun now that I have it downloaded and don't have to mess with that anymore. I gotta get better at it. Not the best, but it is a lot of fun. So thanks for being here, my boys. Excited to have you guys back next stream, and excited to be at all of yours. Let me know. Let me know next time you guys are doing yours, Nate and Kelvin. I'm assuming Tames will be doing his on the regular Friday. I'm pretty sure I have my thing set to let me know, but let me know just in case, because I want to be there. Thanks for hanging out, my boys. Have a great night. Thank you for being here. How do I aim for Thursdays? Calvin's gonna aim for Thursdays. Let me know, just in case. It was good to see you today, my boys. Have a good night. Goodbye. Goodbye.